The mother's womb is a universe in itself, and it is the most enlivened, comfortable and safe place in the whole world. Your drawing room must be very comfortable with soft, cushioned sofas and a happy atmosphere. The womb of a mother is even more soft and comfortable. There are two reasons for this. Firstly, the womb is very safe for the child. Secondly, till the child is born, it remains in direct contact with the universe. Its soul must have come from some part of the universe, say the Devalok, Pitrulok, or some other place. Hence, when in a womb, it remains in direct contact with that place from where it has come. It is able to maintain this contact because its body is in itself enlivened and each pore of its body is capable of receiving any signal, any message and any word. It does not have to depend on its 2 eyes and 2 ears. Rather, the millions of cells in its body remain ready to receive any knowledge. Due to such unique capabilities, one can instill into a fetus the knowledge of reaching the 7th body in just 5 days, the same knowledge which a born child goes on to acquire in 20 years. In fact, a child in the womb gains so much knowledge in a few days which a person cannot acquire even in his whole life, because after taking birth, the capabilities of a human become limited. The child which remains happy in a womb starts crying as it is born. It screams, it cries, but does not smile because it has been cut off from the infinite universe and thrown into a small mundane circle. It becomes cut off from thousands of divine souls and different parts of the universe and becomes linked with just a few humans, father, mother, uncles and some relatives. It feels sad on being ensnared in such a small social circle. Hence, it cries. It cries for it can do nothing else, and this crying proves that it does not in any way feel happy or comfortable in the new surroundings. The crying reflects its anguish on being forced out of the secure womb into a small circle. Its cognitive faculties become limited in their capabilities, and it hears or receives nothing except what it does with its ears. The child's hearing powers, its vision and its thinking capabilities become limited to a great extent. Its restricted actions and thoughts reflect the lowly state it has reached, that is, the state of being a human. In the entire universe, a small planet Earth. On this Earth, a small nation. In this nation, a small state. In this state, a small city. And in this city, a small house. This is where he becomes imprisoned for life. It is for this reason that a human is called incomplete in himself, while a child in the womb is said to be in an enlivened state. This state is the best in one's life, for in it one is capable of attaining the totality of life by acquiring all knowledge. When this is the truth, that a child in the womb is best capable of imbibing all knowledge with totality, then should we wait for the child to be born and then teach it? Should we wait for him to grow up before educating him? Should we impart him with a knowledge of dharma and science only after his birth? The fact is that we do not have any other alternative. After birth, the cognitive faculties become delimited and a human loses all spiritual awareness. This is why a child learns only a few alphabets till the age of 5 years, and a person starts to understand life a bit only by the age of 25 years. He starts to realize what life actually is and begins to comprehend the path of progressing in life. But by then he becomes so much enmeshed in the social snares and in material thoughts that he finds himself unable to escape. He wants to discern the truth but fails to do so because he is not capable enough. A human cannot imbibe knowledge and enlightenment with the same competence, and thus he is unable to attain totality of life. There are two reasons for this. Firstly, a human remains surrounded with thousands of problems relating to his family, his health, his work, his children, his friends, and so on. Being stuck up with these worries, he is able to devote very less time for himself. Secondly, the life and the thoughts of a human remain confined to a very limited area. He is incapable of thinking beyond these limitations, and being restricted to a small circle of action, he feels himself cut off from the rest of the world. He cannot himself acquire the knowledge of spiritualism and totality in his life, and hence he needs a guru who could guide him. But when he does not meet such a guru, his life remains incomplete and useless.